Many tourists seeking an alternative to the typical European tour itinerary have found the Czech Republic to be a popular tourist destination. It's a popular tourist destination for individuals who like ancient buildings, partly because this little landlocked country was mostly unaffected by the world wars, and partly because the territory has been held by a variety of governments throughout the millennia, each with its architectural influences. So let's take a look at the top 10 places in the Czech Republic. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Alright, let's get to it. And number 10, the Kutna Hora. The Sedlec ossuary, a Baroque chapel ornamented with the bones of approximately 40,000 people who died during the Black Death and Hussite Wars in the 14th and 15th centuries, attracts the majority of visitors to Kutna Hora. St. Barbara's Church, a Gothic masterpiece and UNESCO World Heritage Site, is nearby, and it's worth a visit. Kutna Hora, formerly a flourishing silver mining and processing town, is now home to a few historical sites that reflect the regal history. Visitors can descend into a medieval mine or visit a mining museum, which recreates the lives of miners from the 17th to 19th century. At number 9, the Karlovy Vary. For hundreds of years, the medicinal wafers of this hot spring of town have been said to cure everything from bad digestion to brain cancer. The waters were developed into a big spa district, like many other hot spring areas. Most of the structures that existed before Karlovy Vary's peak in the 18th and 19th centuries were destroyed by a succession of natural calamities. However, the town remains big and gorgeous, and the spa is still operating over 6 centuries later, claiming miracle treatments for dozens to hundreds of maladies. At number 8, Olomouc. During the imperial period, the city of Olomouc was built as a Roman fort. Mount Julius is its Roman name, which has been distorted. The Moravian governor lived there afterward. There's a lot to see here because the town was significant in practically every century of the previous millennia. The majestic St. Wenceslas Cathedral is housed in Olomouc Castle, which dates back to the 12th century. More than a dozen gorgeous religious structures, 6 remarkable Baroque fountains, a notable art museum, and the stunning astronomical clock may be found in the town. At number 7, Plzeň. This western Bohemian city is the Czech Republic's 4th biggest, and is best known as the birthplace and name of the Pilsner beer. The Great Synagogue, St. Bartholomew's Cathedral, and the Renaissance Town Hall are all must-sees for anyone interested in architecture. The town is a thriving economic hub, including breweries such as Pilsner Urquell and the prestigious University of West Bohemia, the country's top law school. At number 6, the Moravian Karst. This geological feature may be found just north of Brno, in a naturally sheltered area of the Czech Republic. This is a massive network of limestone caves and gorges that stretch for hundreds of kilometers underground. The Makocha Abyss, a chasm 138 meters deep that was created when one of the underground cavern ceilings collapsed, is one of the region's attractions. Moravian Karst also has well-marked cycling lanes and trekking pathways to explore in addition to caves. At number 5, Český Krumlov. Český Krumlov is a town in the Krumlov area with a huge Bohemian castle. It was built in the late 13th century when the area was still under siege. The town hasn't altered much since the 18th century, and the structures have been beautifully kept and rebuilt. It's a wonderful castle city with a medieval vibe. Český Krumlov is attractive and unusual with its crooked cobblestone streets and brilliantly colored stucco facades. The streets are lined with unique businesses, delectable cuisine, and timeless charm. At number 4, Telk. This town in the southern Moravia area was founded in the 14th century as a port to assist trade between Bohemia, Moravia, and Austria. The town's historic core is a gorgeous destination to explore, with Easter egg queues and Renaissance architecture. In the 17th century, the local Gothic palace was remodeled in the Renaissance style. Photographers, architecture, and historical fans will enjoy the beautiful churches as the Holy Ghost Church and the local Jesuit church. At number 3, Litomyšl. The Tristanus Path ran through this eastern town, which was historically on the boundary between Bohemia and Moravia. The town's most prominent structure, a Renaissance-style castle, was built in the late 16th century. Frederick Smetana, a well-known classical music composer, was born in this mansion. The Portnaoneum, the former House of Art collector Joseph Portman, and a monument to graphic art that covers walls, floors, ceilings, and furniture in a truly immersive way, is another attraction in town. At number 2, Brno. The Czech Republic's second largest city receives little attention, yet there are plenty of intriguing things to do if you know where to search. The tower and cathedral of St. Peter and Paul dominates Brno's city center, making it an excellent starting point for exploring the old town and its stunning Gothic and early Baroque buildings. While Brno may not have the same amount of museums as Prague, it does have some interesting possibilities. Visit the Museum of Romani Culture, take a tour of the Tenzi nuclear shelter, or travel inside Pilberg Castle to see the Brno City Museum. And at number 1, Prague. Prague, one of Europe's most attractive towns, was founded in the 9th century and has served as the seat of the Holy Roman Emperors as well as a major economic, cultural, and political hub in Central Europe over the years. After playing key roles in the Protestant Reformation and the 30 Years' War, the city became Czechoslovakia's capital following World War I. Prague became the capital of the Czech Republic after Czechoslovakia was split up in 1993 into 2 independent states. Prague is one of Europe's most visited cities, with breathtaking cathedrals, medieval architecture, vibrant culture, superb restaurants, and an energizing vibe. Prague offers a plethora of intriguing sights and activities. Well guys, that's it for this one. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.